Councilwoman Brooks.
Thank you. I just want to remind everybody that there is an election coming up. A lot of people are really focused on November, which is very important, but there is an important election as well coming up August 6th, and that includes a seat on our city council. And so I don't know if City Clerk Dixon can kind of go through some of the initiatives that we're taking as a city to make sure people get out the vote.
Sure, thank you. So we have early voting, which is this will be the third election that we've had early voting available to our residents. And early voting hours are beginning Saturday, July 27th. They'll run for 9 days straight. It's 8:30 to 4:30, except for Thursday, August 2nd, which will be 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. During the weekend hours of early voting, the city clerk's office will have a satellite office located across the hallway from the early voting center in the community center. And that is for the convenience of people who need to register to vote. We'll be able to register people in our satellite office so that they can just go across the hall and vote early. We've advertised early voting on our website, of course, and social media, but also in the Troy Times a number of times, in Troy Today, in the Rec Guide, at the Troy Public Library. We have a poster in the lobby. We have a poster in the lobby of the community, or two posters in the lobby of the community center. We have posters in City Hall, all advertising the hours and days for early voting. We also have absentee ballots that are available between now and Friday, August 2nd. We'll be able to mail ballots out till 5 p.m. Then ballots are also available, absentee ballots are also available in person at the satellite office and also at the counter of the city clerk's office until Monday, August 5th, until 4 p.m. So if you miss getting your ballot mailed to you, you can stop in and get one at the counter, or you can go over to the early voting center. Early voting closes on Sunday, August 4th at 4:30 p.m. So if anyone has any questions about the satellite office, early voting, absentee voting, and of course, on election day, polls are open 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's all precincts will be open. If anyone has any questions, they can contact the city clerk's office, but also all of these dates and times are located on our elections page, which is troymi.gov/elections. We also have a page dedicated just to early voting to explain what it is and how it operates. We have a page for voter information that is an update, is any kind of updates or any changes that were made. We have a new voter information webpage. We have a Dropbox webpage that shows the location of all of our drop boxes. We have 5 drop boxes throughout the city, all at city facilities that are secured and monitored 24/7. And we have a page for our precinct map. If anybody needs to know where their polling location is for election day, they can go to the precinct map page and find out the address for their polling location.
I figured she could explain it a lot better than me, so thank you.
We always love listening to the city clerk talk city clerkness at election time. It's a fascinating effort. And we're all thinking about your team and the work that they do. How are you doing for volunteers that help at the polls and whatnot?
As of right now, all of our training classes have completed. So for August, we're set with election workers. But if anyone's interested in voting or interested in working for November, we are always taking applications, and we usually do our training classes 3 or 4 weeks before each election. So we will be training again in October for anyone that wants to work for the November election. So feel free to send us your application, or just send us an email or drop by if you have any questions. We also have a webpage dedicated to election inspectors with all our training manuals. So if you want to know like what you're going to get into, all of our training manuals are on the website for anyone to browse through and see what kind of work they would have to do.